This video is the answer to the PowerShell Lab 1. Question 1 asks us what is the command to set PowerShell to allow remote command execution? So if I go over to Google, I want to enable remote PowerShell. So how to configure remote PowerShell? Look through and see if we can find commands. So I have enable PS remoting command. Looks like that would be the one to answer question number 1. So for the answer, you would just type enable PS remoting. You want to change the background color in PowerShell to white, the text color to red, and the title bar to say My LAN 2 PowerShell. So I'll jump over to Google, or look in that PowerShell for Dummies book. Excuse me. So I'll do a search for how to change text and title in PowerShell. I see it gives me a hint here on how to change the title with the $host UE raw UE window title. So I'll go ahead and copy that. Paste that in, and it wanted it to be My LAN 2 PowerShell. I'm going to go ahead and bring up PowerShell ISE. Use that as an example, and I'm going to see if this host user interface raw UE has other options, and I see there's background color and I see foreground color. So it looks like if I did background color and set that equal to white and the text color to red, so that looks like the right command. It did. So I'll copy and paste that as my answer. Make sure I spell foreground correctly. So I'm right-clicking, running those, seeing that it's changing the colors on me. So that answers the first few questions here. I'll go ahead and re-highlight those. the next question, check the PowerShell version, and if it's, let's see, if it's less than 5, then we want to print out an error that says please upgrade PowerShell. Otherwise, your version should work. I'm going to change my colors back. I'm close to coming back anyway. So I need to check my PowerShell version, and I gave a hint that it was $host.version.major. So if I just run that, it gives me the number 5. So I can use this in an if statement. If the host version major is less than 5, then I'll open up a curly bracket. Go ahead and close a curly bracket, and I'll do an else. Open a curly bracket and close. So in between the curly brackets is what I would want to use to print out the message. So if it's less than 5, I want to write host, and I want to put that, let's go look at the exact text here. Please upgrade PowerShell. Else, write host, your version should work. So we have PowerShell version 5. We've already seen that on the screen. If I play this, it should print out your version should work. So it says your version should work. If I change this to a 4, or no, if I change this to a 6, it should say please upgrade your PowerShell, because ours is 5, and it says please upgrade PowerShell. So I'll put that at a 5. Go ahead and hit play. Your version should work. I'd use the snipping tool, new snip, and I would grab this part of the screen, copy that part of the screen, I'd delete that image, and paste the correct PowerShell code to print out the correct message if our version was less than 5. So now I'll save this and submit it into the PowerShell 1 lab.